Welcome to Inner Peace Arts Unscripted. I'm your host, James Coleman, where if you're here, you are open to the truth as it can be known, following in new ideas and actions, making for a better way of life. Today I'm going to talk about time, and in particular about a use of time and when time is expensive and when it's not. And the reason why I bring it up is because, I'm not shaving. And I was thinking about shaving. And I didn't. And then I realized that the time to shave was, not the time when I should be making videos. And so I didn't shave. That's right. And why didn't I shave during the time when I should be making videos? Because the time to be making videos is expensive time, meaning it's time when you have to get things done, like produce things, done things, doing things, right? It's not the time to be doing maintenance tasks. And so I figured I would share this as an object model, not only to talk about the concept of expensive time versus non-expensive time, but to show my own growth and that I'm going to, make some changes and try and do more cheap time things during cheap time and expensive time things during expensive time. So the whole notion is really, I'll use a sports analogy, which is pretty rare here, but, listen, so not timeout, the 2-minute warning in football, right? So you have 2 minutes left in the game, and all of a sudden they change the way they deal with time. They get really kind of miserly, right? And they really want that half a second back. The beginning, they don't care. They have plenty of time. Then all of a sudden, after the 2 minutes, there's not plenty of time, and each one of those seconds becomes more and more valuable to accomplish something. And these things are very interesting, how people decide and how situations change the value of something that actually is not changing at all. Like there's literally no difference between 1 second and another second other than your perception of the value of that second. Very fascinating. Anyway, it's true. And so I wanted to highlight that for us today, and that we should use our expensive time for expensive, productive things where we need the most of ourselves to be involved in the activity. Or it's, there's other agreements that are going on that preclude us from just, taking care of maintenance tasks. Maintenance tasks have to be done, right? There was a time when I had grown a much longer beard, and it was met with some resistance. I'll probably grow another one again. I like to switch things up that way. But this is not that time. But we're talking about what? We're talking about time. And it's expensive and nice. So we do your maintenance tasks when you have a lot of free time and you're free of obligations. Right, that's when you should take care of those tasks. When you have obligations, you need to spend the time meeting those obligations when those obligations are needed. It's pretty simple and straightforward, but again, what did this person say? There's a lot of common sense, but not a lot of common practice, right? I would say it's common sense is not always turned into common practice. That's probably a better way of saying it. But the awareness of it, I find myself being aware of when time is expensive and when it's not. And Then when it's not, you're just all relaxed and just want to not, do what you want to do. And you realize you got to actually do things during those times to make the other times better. So that's it, highlighting the fact that sometimes it's expensive, sometimes it's not. If you don't use your cheap time, less expensive time to get things done, maintenance tasks, you're going to end up eating into your productive time, and that's going to, make you less productive. And we're not talking about being super over-engineered in our use of time, but just kind of being reasonable. And when you have to be productive and you want to be productive. So that's all I wanted to share today. And you're going to take this and you're going to go out and you're going to use your expensive time to be productive with your agenda and your inexpensive time to get those maintenance tasks done to maximize whatever you need to produce. Enjoy. Yavarechecha Adonai ve'ishmerecha. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichoneka. Yisa Adonai panav elecha ve'asem lecha shalom. Have a great day.